about the voice in our head, I also noticed that men have voices, that constant dialogue as well, but their voice is actually grounded more in reality. You know,
Right.
as women, our voice is about what I believe and what I've seen. And pretty much there's been a couple of people that said they couldn't relate, but pretty much, 99% of people that I've studied or that I work with can relate. So men, their voice is based on more being a better man. Like,
Right. Okay.
and it's based in reality. Like one man said, I'd like to be a better investor like my boss at work. So it's more based in reality. Or I'd like to be a better golfer like, I don't know, Tiger Woods. Or it's based more in reality. And for all the men that see this, what I would ask is, I don't think they understand the constant nature for a woman. I mean, how this voice is so constant and it's always there. The dialogue, for me anyway, is constantly going and it's constantly derogatory. And if they could have compassion,
Yes.
because we actually, in relationships, we unfortunately we train men not to give us compliments, but what we desire is compliments.
Yes.
They'll say, "Oh, you look beautiful," in that, and then that voice will verbalize whether, "Oh, my bum looks big," or I don't, I feel fat in this," or "Oh, it's too tight around here," and they'll just tell us how beautiful we look because they're looking at our beauty, and that's all they see is our beauty,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Oh, well, what's the point? She's not going to take it." So what we actually crave and desire, we actually train them to stop doing. And it's so heartbreaking. And then we get all dressed up for them and we don't get anything. And
Yep.
it's like, oh, I'm not doing that again. And so it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
I totally understand. It's about like taking on that compliment that they give us. It's about yeah, and just saying thank you rather than negating what they said, and thinking something else, thinking something negative from that. But really, just taking it as at face value. Yeah.
Yeah. If I could have it all my way, because men, like there's so many differences between men and women, but men, what I believe and what I've seen from what I've studied is that men, and I believe it's related to testosterone, they're very single focused, like they'll focus on one thing.
Yes.
And so when they look at their partner, they're looking at her beauty and all they see is beauty. And I've interviewed man after man about it, and they're like, if only women, if I could give women the gift of looking at ourselves through how men see us,
Yes.
and how magical and mystical and just amazing we are to them, and what we
Yeah.
bring to them, like we're this softness, this beauty, this essence, this radiance, and they just, most good men, all the good men out there, just adore us and really appreciate us. And if only we could see ourselves through that light, that would be extraordinary.